near Jai plant operation, near Koi and Tomago, near Ohrum. Yefan say, and send a baconesi tea yetimi a grade of material or the concentration of the ore or that particular place. Yefan say, baby a coino, na a 2 grams per ton, and 2 grams per meter cube. Na you run a plant for 10 hours. 2 grams per meter cube. Now running plant 10 hours. Now plant feed rate 100 tons per hour.
Okay.
1 hour be 100 meter cube and 100 tons. Because the tons are, you just multiply the meter cube by the density of the material.
Okay.
You can meter cube the volume. And the minimum can volumes. A bit of density media, so I can tons. And you have meter cube. Ose gum, that's what running 10 hours. That's 1 hour be running 100 tons and 100 meter cube. 10 hours weighing 1,000. Say grade in here 2 grams per the meter cube. 2 grams per meter cube. Niggas when you be 2,000 grams. 2,000 grams no equivalent to 2 kilograms. 10 hours per hour running plant when you 2 kilograms of gold. What I say? Now 2 kilograms of gold, what the quite ounces are about 2 times 32. If I say 1 ounce would be equivalent to 32 grams. And 1,000 ounces, 1,000 grams, so 1,000 grams, Obenya be for 31 point something grams. It was running when you're 2 kilograms. Now, would you say 2 kilograms and the 1 ounce of gold, 1,720
in Ghana city or dollars?
No, it's dollars per ounce. Okay. At 1 ounce be $1,720. Now say what me 32, which is equivalent to 1 kilogram. You can look at the mathematics.
Okay.
And when you 2 kilos for only 10 hours, you run the plant for 24 hours, only 10 hours. Would them push her? And the day I do sika kwese baby farmer nyempe concession bi ma na ya nimdie for no ensan kyerɛw ekwan a obefa so a obemine safely ye de no yenye se biara okoye ma obi akopura dabi ye plant na de adwuma no sizing trombone no say plant no plant a defective a yem fa nya adwuma.
Okay.
And the biara no safety first in our operations. And nothing yes say men fa kwese baby enkoye dotom ko wiawia dem bi afi ma assassin ko bu so bra nature safe mining.
Okay.
Na obinya osika.
Okay. Now haulage of tailing supply no near the so
say mines ni bi o wa all now when the feed plant no when yan bebre.
Okay.
E bit say sankofa no ni me mo nyina din enti yan say material small scale for no be a year go no aya na nimdie no 20 no obo se sela no na ya to agu no na ebi wom tellers na to agu no there's still some element of gold in it.
Okay.
Of economic value.
Okay.
And you know tino ye woni hum nimdie a ye ba fa samples ye de akọ test e say gold no ebi wom dia ene de baby a wo bia no ye ba koto. Now, o plant no person o the blend it with the tailings no. Ya the amount. The tomawa o the fra o na masa obenya bebre. Especially when you CIL and CIP plants no, you can do that.
Enti me hwehwemo a memra hen.
O hwe ya bramo down floor no. Kumasi city more
ground
floor no. Escalator no usane eba for more. Now we were immediate left. We was ya draw mines in Yamana Bobo Bebre. A Prince 5.
Yes, I free asafo air quarton so traffic light no. Edi kind no o call when him kakra was sabunkum.
Pepe.
Ufra tonsu na eba was send fa. Okay. Now my numbers names of
numbers no office line here 0322 498 953
0322
498 953
953
and na be friend mrebia so ansa be kan de mimi ndaw kwese daw e she obrane botom ento frey ya ansa be kan eno 020 78 98
270 setting bill
020
78 98 270 abusia assembly nyina yetiawa ene say small scale mining, large scale mining, we have heavy duty equipment. Prince 5, our machines nina be the opposite what they high. So opposite what talk ranwa. One moment to me and she say, I'm what trebi, no mas spread ya ma fiebe me no me ensa. So opposite what talk gold. Open we here gold the idea go Prince 5 be tombiama. Wow, so gold our whole tongue. Open boy. Prince 5 no be saying nyina etino am say obviously 2 gold ma wa drilling on be ye the friend college ye swade akọ blasting so mu dwudwa abo no mu nyina de ama wo ni nyina so be so ye refinery plant on betima si kama ma they are expert expertise so adutwam for ni che Kumasi City Mall ground floor obakoto Mr. Die Brantio ene penifo aka nyina enkomo bia pese omu no di no for sika nko wura baabi obi si enkotu ayi agudie onim honim de na mo be kwa abuo no ma billions millions of Ghana cedi na ahye we dey wa chirichiri ma no pay within a year na asre no oba na asusu takoma ene tunre na otwi ba is a radio na kachato
na me kachato ze mines akase no kura no nkonkonya mine managers miensa Prince 5 your mining managers miensa when na adore mining mu no training and development Mr. Joe Mensah or 32 years experience in the mining sector me 33 years experience me di mine manager for 20 years in different mines Bako ka hono so onzo Jesse Kwame onzo we did 12 years in the mining industry onzo kuta mine manager certificate mines akese do kura unya mines manager miensa it is a Prince 5 your mines manager miensa ewa e dey na masa ba yentimi
okay nyame enka ho Mr. Die Brentio chia CEO mami why
mati
okay we nim say bia o tia no pay na MPP maburu no mo atam ema Womobo full COVID-19 National Trust Fund for Adanya, Womo say, Womon Kotia, Abeku Santana, Yayan ambassador for COVID-19 Trust Fund, say, or your COVID-19 ambassador. And Omako Chinyama 2016 Abeku call MPP NDC primaries. So contested on the ticket of NDC, Ewon Fansimai constituency. Omuye no free mo abeko atra radio so akasete MPP sa osi your mama is the best person for Ghana almost sorry anopa omo go sha akrata bi na biem say omo appoint Abeku Santana as NPP just ambassador for COVID-19 na mrantie ne bu ofu pom se MPP for afi no ma hu se omo wo ye adwuma ma MPP en ha na we mumusa mu ye we Sudan just social media ja papa mo achi o makwaba yo meranom na mo to say bibi aboko na mo aye fe pa eno amede mo ayi to mi status comments aminya these are superstars panam no mo halo we did program no two status said na omuntie mu no mo hwemo na me fi se PSC be send the copies grama mo wanye
o send bi mami
obi anya ndie egu a PSC we dey aju bro adibe
ano pe oni nenya pa
ano me nenya you me voice am this here
voice na we dan man
me bre
me dey kra nya papa sa
me dey sikra o okay, you have told me the so you the criteria. Bishop Mamisha say free or Rastafarian admission. Bruha na watching nyina. Memle down no petnasi say ya. And some no makan na watching nyina no. And penny transi say ya. Aha no mo. no mo chire mo ma no to asom ni ade ti yese Amansan Ntie na mpani ye dai fatwe Bishop medical busa we na ye wi aye be hwe you so report on the ba ya ba and this near the and another so anano ba juso na asamba kwa ye hu pa kese akoye say papa bi be ka say technical advisor be ka say mfie be 9 yento akatuam ema nana be ka chom say ntisa na mum for now no de omuche yatoto ne emamu pa enti dia na ban no so betima ye animoni ya na eniema akofom mami sase mfiri ho ewo Rastafari ne admissions ne ho enchini wase wa betodwa
Omahe mami cha na ye cha ya tifu na Christ asundwen kan bia
en council
na wo twibe mienu na ba ko etwamu no wo hwa asama jintinti mai pa Rastafarians etrimi and I didn't into my.
I can say, Educhum say, when people are struggling to go to mass, we are discussing and fighting over hair.
Yeah.
Minister of Education. So when people are struggling and looking for ways to go to mass, we are fighting over hair. Mami also.
No, Mende na mesere kakra. So sama hu hian gukuo yankan. Na central for be highlight sa de we ya ma obia ba bia be fa bia that locals then there locals
dreadlocks because deadlocks
na no kwasim ni school no achimota for no omudikan so mumma sa trivi no maho dia me wonwa kase no se Ghana fo ya na nanu ada yese ye ma sebi bruntu muntu ne me ma ne mana
and you're right
almost so mo right no ye nyina tugum se ye ma kwai na de obi su di trimi aba na chimota for se da bi ye fasa trimi e ma school mu a mokuro ya mo say mo right the mo mo fa trimi no emra ne se ye gina bia no wa he in one breath mo say na tumutu de yes so mo right cry so Entina atimota for dina akoya ni trimi pese wo school mo Omahine no kre eya ba kope me nkamengesi obi som na mo suma di o how ne no ma beba de men support da Cyrus Rastafarians sometimes we kotu Bible then so Bible no mo kotu no just other asekere etie ye de no to nchen a womo any your bit say enubone no ma ye wi especially safo ni nyira mu kakra bi na bi a wonum wi ni bi ya omo preach openly so omo nom
legalizing
no omo so ahemam kro omo nom and some bebre no makan Ghana ha ma yate nti obi biara boss abra no bia Ghana fo bebre nim se wi bra no omo bo de hu trimi na hu se wi na ye adwuma ho nti yenti na chimota school authorities no ema ko fasa wi sem no ema ha nti be no mo ya adwene na se hwe Bible mu na hwe 1 Corinthians chapter 11 o se obrasuo no ankasa nkyere se so obere magira ni tiri kuso a ehye na nuonyam no oba de ogira ni tiri kuso ehye na nuonyam efise wode nwina ma oba se akataso
1 Corinthians
chapter 11.
11.
Yeah. What the man say akataso.
Ama verse no.
Verse no. What the figure ubet makanka ba 3, 4, 5, 6 going tell me who some kind.
For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image of, but the woman. For a man is not of the woman, but the woman neither was the man created. For this cause ought the woman to have power on. Okay. I mean, country, you know, I was 14.
14.
Abresio nara nkyerɛ mo sɛ ɔbarima nyina ne tiri kusua
Obresio
nara nkyerɛ sɛ nkyerɛ mo sɛ ɛta abrabɔ
sa
barima gyina ne tiri kusua ɛnhyɛ no animonyam.
Yes.
Na ɔbaa deɛ ogyina ne tiri kusua ɛhyɛ no animonyam ɛfiri sɛ wɔde nwi no ama no sɛ
akatasoɔ ti bɛrima deɛ wode kwan sɛ we jira with 3 mi kunko na ye twitwa so tiase no smart football kan di koko to test bi apa that say yakopon credit TV o twitwa wo yesia it's not that here no there yakopon ma asase so ada obi ehu no da
go hu ntinyu
na ko hu ntinyu wa he no makotu enti esase e jina TV wo ka so bi ba ya obusu omu nware na Yesu ba wa nware abira ho semini John chapter 13 Yesu hwie nsuo gu adware semu e de ne tawo twa na se e de ogro e de na ho so nware Bible no mo kenkai no ma fa no ma kote set bia no mu dwa nkrofo ho nti wo mu quotation se om di free Bible ba bia nya sa de te now the cassette apa is nubonenum o ma hira djuma mi ye abadam for am sa me ya kese apa we abadam for nipa 100 be gina ho a emu 95 no madubone wi koke afomutrim segana bayan ye ni en city sa de no a e mante ba no nyina be say
so wo de wo omo de wo ba wona
ba ho sesi obahu metima ka nipa be 300 eye wi no mo no mo mbo da mo ho sesi a nti enya de bia wo se sososo o ma hino ba ko num bie wo se o de kana mo o tisi fo zo ko dware o bu se krama bi di dachi no di bum ba bi o ba fa bi o se krama bi di dachi krama no kasa se moku wo sa no bobum se mon chiro no da wura krama di dachi enso nya krama di dachi no power no and how far the trimu control sa do tina sum se bibi kasa ohun ani so se bibi sa na ekoso eye ne bone a ye bere so se yam pekwa bi ansia no a emoaye nti the whole set baba beji atum se sa nu bone no mo pe no mba no mo nkura na mo ba nyina ba nom dia to be fair me share mo me nya dia me twema mo anam me mo sa chance no de me ya timoto to nya dia mama sa de no aba ho ye de no to nche a nkura ba school nyina obi ade ni tiri ni obi atwitwa ni tiri kama na da na won kwa obi ya atimum dia ba betra ho
se de po se o mama abrofo e kwala bi de o mutimi aba ho se na de na Ghana ye discriminating
abrofo de o mu ye sa we no mo ya payment no no ma broma and the kwabituma consider kama na senchir wanchir we na akonfo ti na ve enenam school mu a we say na right ni right there na nya mantumuntu fo no o mo so right o mo meya no he anti jama minu anum so kan bi
mami call Mr. Wajo na fe ba ya chas Mr. Waje mami nyo so we dey obetimi actually live on Facebook. We are live there, Facebook live Kessben media obo Kessben media pe obenyaye na amanfo complain say na omanya notification nti ya na ma check ya ma omo and you know na what's I share live on YouTube, Facebook live on YouTube na ono so aka Abrantie be a bridge somewhere just you say Bishop there are differences in what you're saying ono say ono nya adwere na tumuntu nko na we so nko
can right
very good right Mr. Wajima Mintie ono pe
yo ene me de aseda kase be ma Kessben media say o mo frema no pe na apam fonso am no mo te yanso mama makwa abane machi na na watwe ba ko no bibi be boom putupuru manti mama me de ho achopa kase ma manti
ya som kra
yo am say me firi ho ajama me nua ba oni kuno Lydia Fashions na Bishop J.O. Edu so chiamo anope ni ochiamo ne asene yabusua wo asante achimbo mpata nyina amachiamo yo Rastafarian ya na enika mood aye faso ji enipa wo school asesa ena kofa this problem aba me can say me company semdodo me am the mobile example 1960 na me go school secondary Anglican Ketan class of schools na me pass common entrance me come fast pem omo free interview headmaster no ankasa team our GSTS omo pass o Western region nyina omo come fast pem ye
interview
yes the sense no one to test say one a watchro na fit hwe wo body so wo defense ni ma bebere ni bisa question bi say a pound of gold, a pound of stones, a pound of a kipo. Rohini mudru. We are collaborating the road. You say, you question Bamford to be beside you. Now, beside myself. You be sure tea. I shall or your friend will be in our washing. And then, you need an film. Good.
Why, Nabro?
And the two. O pass ya omo the school no do's and don'ts ina bebrel e di background sana obefa common trans no ayi no aba enti ne ya yesi achemotafo e wo wono mo code of what ne ne ma ne rules da ben e no omo di achemota rules bre school ni obi okọ school on passetia so ni nyina no mo gender school ho na fa akola no pass ya ene second interview e be hwe body interview se wo kwa na akotwe so hwe no wan enye copy ose yi na akoye de ba ene nyina na ye afirim eno an se wo computer akọ test ne kase kwachi mota conference pem kwa de sada so kwachire nsia kokpo no nyili secondary school enti modu no one asisa
amwa
and the basic problem yaba and Ghana and there 520 something FM stations in the newspapers obia so no bia interprete no bia kan yope wo de koye tradition senia or Rastafarian ka some tradition no ye nkwala no abosom fa nkwala anketoa nkwala anketoa abosom efa wo Mantia no musisuo no ebi ekoye himfo wo mko secondary school a ye man hinkwa emfo ni wo machi wo mko chacha ho emfa chini yensi wo so nko school
so yo hininti
so hininti obi ani ya ton we nu nyina enti sab wo mo ana abosom afa wo boso ko school akotwa wo ampese gu okoye wo niama na ukọ
ese titibren mu kwa no bosom afa wa uko school na say do so uko wan ma ubetwa pese
yes ubetwa pese
utimi fangota anya sa ne ya uko school
himfo no mo ba school sa time no na wo munni abosom wo hwa ye mo hye na pogu apa ye ukudane kweside wo school mo ho yamfa ahenkwan ni omochi
yamfa
chini ya nka ho
okay
sebi twedua wo ho yi nkomo no na ama wo ye chompia wo yi yesu utwakura wo ni ade ucha yesese ini na suku obi atibi obekọ obutwa wakọ yeso hene kokọ pa na ho kire ni nyina ye gem yen ye de so ho ekoduru ho a ne yaka hye bokọ obi di odifi ni kromu ba ye de ye obenya civil organization ni nkofo nyina beka na civil rights na wo ya begina ho nye we ne hia se de nkora no be pass school na obi on bakro nim enim ngoma na ne tire nwinti yesi e mane nko into we de ebedru ha senia yenso yedwene Rastafarian ho the years gone by who be Rasta kwana wudwane we don't want to get closer to him they were associated to all sort of social vices me bwana obi ene permissive society bae ewa mafedi omo aba afi ne musuku kunu ye wo omanu mu no omo be wura mu a mo kasa enye the first Rastafarian wo secondary school no ebi akobi obi sate bi kura wa Accra Academy ni ani ama Accra Academy de enye champion school nti na ha de
Accra for no no
de me chen say omo de bi say na no de enye champion school nti
okay
this my argument
okay.
Enkofo nka na ba bia Ghana for the elite skafo ne o manyina akọ school no de obi o era Rastafarian
and your mom pene
we ye permissive in his thinking and I say one set up dia professor for lawyer for kukuda doctor for nyina huri agina yempene let us be fair.
Yes, a brave in obi ko school mo man who anything wrong.
Is wrong?
Why are you saying something wrong?
Because I had the ifo nyina ho na obi go compare senior yen yedwen Rastafarian ho to ubrunia ono ni tenten fi ase a wabo a ode agu na chire ho. The other point ne say enye obi ani trinwe it is a and or join Rastafarian church or society no.
Yeah
and they should come out properly ene emema nyina bishop oka na ye asumka edo pa kofro toto for team emema ide hye ye hwini munim eno so no omo nyina obi ehu omo oba hye mema tade mema hye matade asorofo no bibiri empene ni ade nyina ho enti okoto de ne bodwenya nche de munku no aha ibi na abai then infiltration of foreign culture into the Ghanaian society or system. You lose touch with our cultural beliefs in what makes us a Ghanaian. And yeah, second rate or first rate or copious country or whatever. Including your parliamentarians or Motio look at the way they behave. Parliamentarian obetumi ayemra se aboaje me wadodo nti yenkume me yekume ana omuntu nye samra no o betumi ayo enso wo muntu kwa wo muntu kwa ne wo no mo o transis ne niamanti yeto makatu ebukura no obi aboafu mi hunu institution wo no emoluments edabonten me nkofo ka ho asem ehisem sine MP but omu hia pa omu subanti look at it enti me de ensema aba fa Rastafarian ye hunu se wo mu religion no wo mu beliefs ne wo mu practice se won metie boy ne papa o kasa so ne ba no yes we vegetarian nso onye vegetarian there or we red fish and now we say
friend was all red
no yes
oh yeah kwan red fish go back to school
oh going look at the conditions you come with and this again afford to me sacrifice your beliefs my him for no etimi ko school eja ehinkwa ho eja
chini ho
eja hinema ho eko ema se ya bosom nso ye ade ye believe ye okokot ko atum disue ye timi mankofo a abosom na fa wo no mo a ye twam pese ye omutumi twagu eco school dia. Then there's a big question. You do the crossroads, they take a better decision on the Rastafarians, as the Minister of Education said. The last say your kind of say Achimota won't go, Achimota won't do this, but they will find a way out.
Okay.
Of the
that's a nice one. Kwame Minta says he's watching us live in Germany on Facebook. Man like Tijan, he said, I do not agree with Bishop. Let's allow them. Are they not keeping it nice or not? Emmanuel Jamfi, in those days we dress properly because the school authorities controlled our dress daily. Improper dressing will be punished.
Yeah.
Apia Emmanuel said, good morning, mine. I think the boy wrote BC. Was GS inspectors not around? They should have stopped him in the first place because they knew that he would go to SHS with the same dreadlock. Why did they allowed him? Oh no, but say Oboko school there we roost there. Oforia Manfu Elisha. Today I disagree with Bishop. His submission is not welcome enough. Lesbianism and gayism is an abominable act to the Bible, unlike the Rasta. Then wako to Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, actually say, they missing me defending that of white. He should come again. Max Kwame, what did that get Ghana? Have we progressed? Why don't we evaluate things and not live on what we did years ago? Thank you, Mr. Waji. I think I agree with your wise submission. Kwame Atajima says he's watching us live from Uxbridge, UK. And said, I wish we stopped talking about this Rasta thing from Ho. He says it's annoying him. I mean, too.
They were sending text message last one. Menene ya adwene any BBA because initially I some the shall say no. Na me bufu kakra.
Okay.
Ninti ma me bufu ni say me sanji tumu nso say ewiase ohun. Say oman bia ekode nimu a na sansem we e sha ase. Say bread and butter issues ni e free mu a na dane human rights obi e penny rights. But oman hini asem we e ba ye no ohun. Mijitum pa se nye media no so se na ese afa na ni social media no a ebi anka se mwe I resolved. Enye first time in same be say esi we secondary schools mu no.
Okay.
O ma hine be 2-3 years ago no about 4 years ago. Me na me was student bi a oye konfo panyin pa. Te wa na me. On university. Oba the only thing is ni tirin na ebi na waye na yi kakra bi but wan kan kire me ananka minim until say one day obi beto no wo me office na nipa no eto no the way nipa no behave ye no koto ye ne ade no ache say oyo obi a ye nkasa na nim kra rough wo ho na but wanya mo obi akra hu I got to know about somewhere third year and me hu ye no nam ho normally na just wo ye panyi pa ni position no enye so wo ye praise keke san mani di ade he market say pa so and these things are managed me ma mention as in free ha problem aye nya ne say Rasta as a lifestyle and a fashion and a Rasta as a religion say it me separate me no
okay
na say wo separate me no anya careful na say all your argument no so now argue from your religious point of view and on a day and some discussions no direction a day echo if we argue as Ghanaians based on our constitution and also between aboy
okay
if we argue with rules and regulations of our schools and also between aboy o man no bia me sha say free ni say yeti ewiase hey nyankopon bo ewiase no oka say nyina yenko ne yenko take dominion na yenko di ewiase so eso me ne wa yeti hey ewiase no boy tum no wa mo ya nto ase be ye Ghana ni na be ya kudivu ani me ne wuti asese o pese wutu kwan akwaje visa ade uni right movement right to move ade na ya akwaje visa
ye obi kro
mu na okwo nti wo kwa and yes ye wo kasa bi say when you go to Rome do as the Romans do. Do you know what it means? And not just say ukwa uni pursue the free hole. We nipa nenso no culture bi wo ho. Suban bi wo ho. Yete he your man mu ayeti ha sesi. You're right to move around. Na no a ye na na wu ya sorry ye na na free mu a the buy say ye na say enwumre obi ankoda no. Yenya traditional curfew Kumasi.
Traditional complete one.
Obi sorry.
Yay.
Omahini, no kwasime wo mni say, we had the Rasta itself, the Tafari, Haile Selassie the first. Ni din original name, Haile Selassie the first, ne na kuninkunya jin. But the original name no ne Tafari McQueen. And ane papa Ras Prince McQueen. Enti obeye we no, ena actually no Marcus Garvey koka say ohini BBP every Africa sabre na 1930 ekoba say omo ebeye no ohini no ena ebeye Ras Tafari ne it was Haile Selassie din
ena be papa
had Ras Tafari ebeye Rastafarian or Rastafari movement.
Only papa dino
Ras. In fact, there were a couple of them crying from Ras. More like Prince kind of to Ras Tafari.
I think most of the Rastafarians no Ras Mubarak. So no Rastafarian.
So it became. Oh
no, go Parliament. So chai. Parliament.
Niti ho napa. That was it. Pana.
Oh boy.
The Tafari or the Tafarias, whatever it was, McCain and then a Ras Tafari, and then it became a movement.
Okay.
Movement, was political. And there's a religious aspect.
Okay.
Because the political aspect was the unification of Africa and the coming back of all blacks to Africa.
Okay.
Say before you know sign about Africa, they build a Pan-Africanist kind of movement, and a religious aspect of it. I say na omahine ade ba kwa mehunu ewo ye school semu ewo ye human rights semu ene ade ne say e develop over time. Mimi tum say a free time education education you can say Ghana Education Service in say free 1850s by being educational policies in 1870s and 1880s yenya changes bebre education mu na independent one na you can say Ghana be Ghana no na your standards bi wo ho. But those standards no majority of them, because at some point in time na mission and I say schools say sorry and I faith based groups no at the net also enti kakra wura schools no what you say kakra wura schools no a enu nti dodo na say emfa ne say Presby school akọ ha esono mo ne mo hyehyɛ
Presby hyehyɛ
so wokɔ Methodist albo me makɔ Roman school pen me Presby ni but sabre no ye ka to ho say anopa mass no na wo say me kɔ ye nhye because ne take rule ko I had to go for that mass and send the Jamaica Presby amako. School in Shisha. Na Sabre no Presby school ben when I call Kalek DNB. Entino
choice.
A choice, a matter of choice. What you say? Ye can can't say Ghana ha yemfa Rasta into me in secondary school. Maintain so be aka say because be call. Actually more than and one basem. We must the way our discussion is equal is as if some may follow international media in our story way. And it's because of the way we are also discussing it. It's as if senior we are Rasta to mean school or Ghana. And yes, I net here.
And I one thing can say I could not be a obession now no Rasta and one pill. Now Papa no believes in Adina Akoye position.
Also okay, but he's still a minor. Yemra much say there are certain things
you can't take
decision. Who's that answer abrochiri because of G1 some mo ye intino. Yempese obebo oba naso. Oba. Yesime mo naso no nyina onu decide so oba na so ebema. Look at this. This is what is going on. Intino yeah ka sema we have to be very careful. The entire American say no omahene. Yania na sorry yes secondary schools no in discipline alcohol and check cry and a year exams you secondary school for behavior exams almost say exams near din you behavior yania na yes sorry and na ye kasa ya so say schools no in discipline na say yakwa level say school for to me call mo headmaster so to me call mo teacher for say o ma anwia kind say news no be pe na nya school for nkwa na ekọ dey yapa o mu say utumi nya ohene etumi bodwa wo krom say headmaster we ba ye no ne nsechi eden do o school for we school mu nwia mo mpasse ntino GSA munyi headmaster we free ana mo mfa dia obetumi amaye wia wo school ha na dia ba ye we nyina wia na asan be ka say oh politicians ni mpanyifo e corrupt na wo papa wakoto questions ama wo ba say onku wia wo hina a wo frantuma say headmaster ama school for enwia wo krom ho enti ye nyini mfiri ho no akra na onyina onim say wia de normal eno a na odi nyini ye. The kind of discipline in our schools, any right, discipline and right. We all say nipa ye nipa yo. Say open say ye nyina ye live in society ni ye kan bomu a o ma hene mu ofie hey. Obia surrender the right kakra.
Yes.
In place of discipline.
For rules and regulations.
For rules and regulations. Me person ya meka said ne ekoso achimota ne say ana ne say something that they can sit down and address it. But kwan ye fa so discuss no anya careful a obia de ni belief system beba say means to say na me gidi enti no. Means me de be
right no.
Obi beba be catch you say
kuku not the rack as
Neja dem oba no ode ne bosuma be si ni room o say me right e o say bitimi enya me ye yi we simply have to be very careful.
Okay, please ask Bishop to read 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 11 or about Zeni Nyankopon kasafa say obawu baby na second kaniti so what can say
way Samson they did we tebaba city we can all kakra
okay
yeah maybe a make to sumu
Mami Koranima Emmanuel Jamfi says watching you live from Saarbrücken in Germany. Nana Kwesi oh okay quickly I don't want to miss it. Ghanaians are always misinformed, which is bad because a few people can read and write. Juvenile Scott. I've heard that the Rastafarian issue you are talking about, the legend Reggie Rashton completed that school. And because of this, he said he's not going to attend any event whenever they call him. Well, that's his choice. Omani, please, let's not confuse ourselves with the LGBTQI and this Rastafarian thing. Not to talk about right. There are two different rights altogether. We have been living with these Rastafarians. And we have been living with this for too long and they mean no harm to the society. I support them 100%. Evans, I do too much. My problem with the Rasta student, you people should find time to interview the kid. From all indications, their fathers are imposing the Rasta on them. If it's their will, the boy should give us a reason why we should allow him to go to school. And then Opheria Manfuilasha is watching TV and monitoring Facebook Live at the same time. Thank you. No one is against Rasta, but misinformation is killing Ghanaians. Everyone is talking as if Ghanaians are against Rasta. Ohini Jan, doctor, indeed, you are a true historian from Misty Jan. Please, why are the rules for the white students different from the blacks? Is that fair? We should be honest. MBA, it's sad to hear Bishop take on this issue. Barowski, Ghana has bread and butter issues on the table rather than this Rastafarian saga. Imagine, look at what Gridco and ECJ are doing to our lightning system. Okay, Matthew Poku, man, I'm watching you from Italy. Ahmed Kwache, well done, doctor, for your presentation. Watching you live from London. Robert A. Samwako, if Achimota School amend their laws that henceforth they will start admitting Rasta students, fine. I wouldn't have a problem. But the school cannot bend their laws because one student who is a teenager, never. The problem with us is that we are associating violence and bad behavior in our society with people with dreadlocks. MA, the issue is also this. Many a times, you arrest people, robbery and other things, and they have these things on. So, who do you blame? Rasta Sakora for baby, robbery.
Accra Circle.
Uh-huh.
You do when you marry.
Rastafo.
Oh, free buri. No maba.
No.
Se kusi bi na show na ye pam.
Yan kwanim Bishop. Yan kan be nyina mom na yan monitor. NDC for EIU say 2024 there edam ma omo pa so mbesi samahama ebi mo se da EIU for omo asem ne de entwa afei omo apamo Alote Jacobs ono so abekika bi a kire omo say ono 2 weeks ago no resign mosima yi na de stupid atubi gas won no ho so okuma NDC because papa na again no campaign manager no Professor Joshua Labi asmo ke kan ti no mo na tota kwa papa na anye hu omo niam nyina break it down into wa ke kan no kra na no kwasma me kai ma dane mo tamfo na fei niam abo pita people are talking Ghana for ekasa no mo kan omudika anase eye too early mamenche
maminfa normal born a page no o ma here ya nipa bebre nhade nso kakra na ewi afi se no wura joma makan abanfoforo bi bebia edin sesan ba normal bo kosoro e shase ape e she ura kofo breson tutu ye bebre bae peja kakra safuma funu ye ya ma bibia is stable afedena normal no kofum ura tamese by the same thing for the normal bibiri kura wa sizi efisa afi no wo hwehwe nkrata mu akwa we munya ayo nsa atoto me hwehwem ura na do dan kwa so by I was so munya ayo me hwehwem na no makwa na ekoso na fi we die ye nyina nim say COVID-19 about the whole weather nyanya me na ye adoma kagana ye ntimu peja ye ho ba kokora if say your man ye did film crofo bi table so na san crofo ye did film table so no wo mo na tete ahwe hwe say alu plan to ko beze 8 months e wo wi ase nyina
shipuntu
bibia anko bibia ma nyame na ye adoma Ghana ye nya sika etindi bo o man ho bra nyame na ye adom ni sebeku na kufu adom ni mpanyimfo nhihye pa o mu wura mu na Ghana fo a ye wo o man mu do edi wo sika boa ba no ba no konka se ye no mu nsuo free kania ye dabe de bi esi wo wiase ya da se aba bi beba se nsuo mu tuaka kania mu tuaka if you say oh how aba it is about now here nipa bebre ne bewu e kokora ne beku nipa bebre ye loko ye e di nti na wo san bi loko no if you say e bi no one day so one koba da wo nidi enti Ghana fo hunu se ahokire na aba na ye o man panyin na de aba ana MPP aba na de aba e situation aba betri wo wiase na ba bia sa na ekono
Bishop de ama manfo kasa bebre ne say situation na ye wom na ma nanado e de niema chiche no oboaye no ye mfiri mu enti se wo de taxes sabe piswa na je say kane na yeso na nkan je say wo so ayi onyini na ade abre yen that's what they are almost so ka
wom de but se yanye sanchiche we nso so a
okay
na minim say me trust MPP any UP abai minim say Rubia ombesatete normal so say yes settle kama ombesatete so enya DBM won me die no to ncha ma me NDC ni
MPP
2024
be our 3 minutes for
Mate 2024 no nya de owura jo mama bejai bakan hada na mo na wono ade no ho awura mu a opa konwa na die no wa hwedi ya na NDC tito se wo mu a ebeche pa ko 2030 mu ho baby no mu menya konwa dentia if you say Ghana konwa no se ya market pa na ekopeja obasisi ya se wo ba be contest ya nya de abawon this ya market owura mama na this for who say ya market no nti on the back nti say the ayu for e kano mimi hu no sa mimi hu say NDC betima win na win number win no MPP na de win be ma NDC for ombe kukuru di akwahye omunsem adeti da make sa afi abato no ma bebre ba mu a na ni se e basa kwaya MPP for fa so ye omo nhyehyɛ party mpanimfo nhyehyɛ a ankoye ana ma NDC timu free ahwiase no mo da fam kura epejaba sa position benya ya no na so party mpanimfo no omo hunu se omo ye mistake bi ye to abewie ya omo si omo call round party mpanimfo na ye mu bi hu se omo ntwa ne yi omo anye omo ada sa call round no krebe na bebe mu bi enti MPP fo no na be kukuru ombe boaboa botokuma no de amandisi fo ato abro omo
tam omo ekuru akobon
sa ombe boru sese a so omo ntwu omo ho different ana dependent views to be ma mo ya de enye no a na masaye sa plan no na ndisi fo so ya omo mpanimfo a omo di party na ndi ma omo tehwe no omo ansam free ho no mo ya no mo sa
recycling no ma say lose
o mo sa to ma say lose o mo sa ntwe o mo ya de ase no kati abatwe no na jo mama atwe no nti abaya de na me kan ya na me kama MPP sa MPP tim tutu o mo no ma yie na kwa faso prime minister no o mu bie mu mo bia akoto bia ya no de abaya de na ma ndi se Omba win 2024. The Tosubio Ura Kufuado ni nyuma wa shisha se a warrior by 2024 na yari no timu complete ya including free education and normal what they aba no a eno so be ye din this NDC win ya na ya MPP na aboabo botokuma no e dey show mo so mo ntomoro mo if you say me hwe ni share de wa party mpanyimfo nsa gina omo na so omo makwai mo bi mabi no omo asa twa omo ekọ the round no omo de omo pa be kan kire mpanyimfo a anankrofo wo party no mu a na chese omo nje mfonso no ntumu omo nje mfonso no ntumu nti still na de ombeya no ombeye cannot be successful common to independent person be
no nya say juma
1 year research
first one I was from Afu and a bar around
and ya do no
echo elections ni hu sampi
at the corner
Freddie Blay was me with the general secretary Omodu to omo piece of retaining power and they are the best.
I know that make no money na nkoye.
They think they are the best.
Ombasa trawa continue.
Political party go here to me into waji to me ama.
Yo, we don't want trawa. Na je ba na yesa ba bi NDC die ya. Omoku ba be gina ho no. E mo mu hu a. No we say ba wo ye ba brofu bi aba mo se dem kra. 8 years
break the 8.
No monkey can no man sa na Ghana for nya nkola bi na egugu.
Thank you. Best how about you?
Yo, send me no.
But can be a sacra, EIU, ne, NDC, MPP.
NDC, MPP. Yo, say dear, I'm say EIU, the annual buyer, and ne MPP4, China womu chini fifi at the cra, a call wrong, my election buyer. COVID-19, it played very, very, very big role in numbers MPP nyai. Decisions be abani take here to protect us no were taken as if say Akufo-Addo na Odiaba instead of say eye yade no any World Health Organization e for nyene akofa sa niamana ba like closing down of schools. Say wo kuma say ya unim say there are more about twice as many as private schools. Government schools. That's our private schools here at 9 months. You close to work as a woman in a woman katia. And so Ubia say a yadiano to them. And in your NDC catch them say, and yen one a Akufo-Addo na Asheda, a Kofasadi and Aba. Omun to mean Kasa. Some sorry, a wukumase. A moon session for anase leaders and in a collection name into Sudu.
Omo class or sorry, classroom.
Look at all this
so affective.
Almost yeska and yet in so on Bejene Sadia way. Share your who said Yakoji syndicated loan, the Bion Bohun de Urukuku. Yes, 1.8 billion.
Yeah.
Yakoji na Fibidu November, December, Yakotwa Banwa. Kuku growing areas, kuku for the musica or kuku in Diomoka.
Scanify.
Scan would not mean can't be a scanafa in Diomoka. And do you say uncle form no more affected? The 3 Yika Krea Mac and Chrome affected no on Betraba Abama. And that's on bed
banking sector.
But banking sector, ne any big group.
In the latter part,
but mining, no crown
sector, mining
sector, and also and sana imposition.
Thank you.
Of candidates, say at ho. Nay, 128 and 108 20 in MPC no. And no more
106.
The MPP NDC na 108
MPP NDC were any more.
Any jump about 169.
Yes.
Emma president near 1 million votes plus. Oh, all of a sudden a buyer was a sanko for a bois a bedroom and ye put a tibi a JB a face music. Who Ghana and a Uhunu Sika and call 4G for 1 vote.
Yes.
BJ and then all kind of scout from Binu Huni, BJ 50 million OCDs.
And Flash Creek.
A koto about 1 vote. Kofuni says Kanukutia. No protect ne ebinu so you protected full.
Ne jebi so the music.
Ninyina ko face. Why to me your party in the
big bro.
Na ne me yakra ne say sa committee ya ka ho asemi before on beba no. Omso DC4 and main womu amwa party no ma kan the same
before member no dem can't I no correct
okay
to what the can
cry san ye mai me ka ho asem nyina munim so mo ka che form se mo kofa ba obi hu why the same group no call out to buy and then answer e buy ya ne ba say DC ne MCCs and o mo ne kofa buy sell
yo o kam
and then answer
yo
enti afedi mo constituency for no and the best yi nipa near the Aba region na fa na ko the same old year omoye no an omoye are they prepared to change and na yade so de aba any ye betna fine enti no yem better solutions so kuku green area si senki tu omoka enka 5C6C de enka MPP benya emendenka parliament yadwo na enka winya enka ma just ordinary 6C
didn't they know say be cost to
o say
cocoa growing
me I didn't know because I media say me nko ho aja say me politician wo no mo strategy no mo dey e court da ho bubu ana say
court da ho bubu
ye bu asem da wie na ye bu da wo mu ni we mu nyina ye bese ye be kan kase no bi ate ne aka hye table ase wo mu di anim no na woka afiri say by oh MC enye edonko ne makan wo de fa kwa dwundwum say bi o ho ada problems bi bakwa na enye as strong as this are yeah me maka some na kan say media me politician meti me constituency ho me kula ase ho de me di chompia ti ne be koso bia no PM Betty election committee chairman Betty nti me nim say sa de ya ne kofa ne nyina bae enye untimi whom to put the blame on, or especially on the effects of COVID-19. But Ghana for no ya mo hu dawdo yie e di blame ni na komo mampani na eloko danche ya Mahama MPs so who 106 and mo lose 12 seats meka 94 omo raise one to 136 42 new seats or more or around 40 above debi so mo lose 12 enti mfeze 106 we lose 12 for say by 94 and ogeni saying and say onya 137
more over
40 over 40 is good and timi wa mo me di president asama wa atwu mu kura on president 500,000 votes and this year they just say be MPP film asana ya to aba ma watumi awini I mean talking about you know this how I see it. Say no point to me
after all this massive push in parliament. Still no Ghana for to skirt and blouse baby.
Senior, we need 2012 to 140 something MPs. Wow. So which close to 300,000.
Almost 300,000.
When my back I be push you. Still with deficit, you know, a double what you used to win in the 2012 elections. So, yes, on my Ghana for one agency, Nanke ye changes the leadership, no presidential in India. This is how I see it. Okay. The figures are there to prove.
Okay.
Nti sanko for no ebeka we say they stand a chance because omutuminya 42 seats in one election. Yeso the BIS say or 8 years change, but this time they need the same conditions in our home. And you be change. We are not in normal times because we'll be able to so pay lose somebody or as fresh as the previous ones will be fresh as somebody. We have more chance. You push you 42. Acquire between 500, 500,000 votes. That they may be that benny about 500,000 votes. You just say you one party seat near Koto and San Bakunya.
But it's also dependent on the performance of the MPP from 2021 to 2024.
May I say they are talking now. They are talking now. Me, the American, what is CCA, near Oho. Two. Then back to the economy. Yedwasi nsuo yenso no kwa kanea yenso no kwa yema yenko sukuu kwa afade achi ne bie new page a aseni awde ma ye nyina no wo gina to anse new taxes no afei uma obi betese pos say obeye economy ni so good say for the next 4 years onto akatuam meaning say stability ebeba senior ye GCC ya no bibia nkosoro dia we wouldn't see any reason say or say aban no say to epagem na immediately no ano eniema no kwa na ekosoro dia
ekurase maka
oso onwe na so san de beka ho last oka wie nso enyesa nemum bear
with me
that is the explanation
monument na more than
obampani dada akasa Ghana for ye freebies dodo there's nothing like free lunch
Yeah.
You must be careful. Oh, until workers no agitation. Na okay no so omuso ene ye se ne oni panten card advice na o shela be test pause nju sa na wo kan de na se ne ma ekoyi na petrol ko na we ko na we ko na we ko na wo me sa akatue ya wo so se wontum bi owe wo me ya alert ene ye be ye abrese krodom ye hwe
no the befe so
ti wo se wo de adwebra bi ebebem ayese the current budget ya oye yi almost judicial service in the parliamentary service for years. Where confusion abemu. Let the free officer of the president by yeah president Troy. We say no they cover anyway. Entina Bishop Okano, the way they conduct themselves. So one more boom never chile one more.
All right.
Na badi no me kono. No boom no enwu ni so a.
And be abdamedo. Sanya me some besi ahetia.
You are.
Mamitio.
Me kan me ensa nyina bo meso so hon kakra. Omahine party a ye you be afrim. Ho no manko ntimi nhya sem fri o briefly. Very normal thing. Me hu nyeme nya to be bia. The first political party at no man UGCC. It was the breakaway person, no be first president. Kwame Nkrumah free UGCC no. Ada say be pamo ana wa be pamo be you hu adi. Normal thing. O free hono ma ye ba ukai 79 the CMPP mu. Eba e be true 92. In fact, the most difficult thing ato Nkrumah and then the party ne say Kwame Nkrumah free so free, or there are a lot of people who believe in Kwame Nkrumah, who accept the principles. Homogenitum, then so money in the party intum. That's say Ghana, the oho back upon and as homogeneous party to Munsokrana, the parties in the Machiche. Our Muntumin Kamu. Over the year 19, the first year Bame Buffalo Republican Constitution, yeah. Okay, vice president calling Kensenaka.
That's right.
No, a vice president too. Assembles only presidents in them. And I don't know for the Great Alliance about 1996 elections. You know, in the year 2000, there were issues. Me name Sobekai MPP or resign. Yeah, was it MP 2000 or 2004?
Near friends say Inusa.
Minister from Africa. Those ones. The old crossing carpet. No, I can pay manager. Go for and no see 2004. The same thing. In fact, before 2000, minim so kai papaya so do the declaration kofa
Chitre Pokumono
was the Tano na me penny dino. Omote womo free and Samoa. Obedan Samoa say 2004, 2007, 2004, but 2004,
and then Francis is
2004. There no MCNA Joshua General Secretary no Omopamo no. He was a General Secretary. Yes. Omopamo no. About 2007, you say similar things. To Yebinya Fonka, to the extent that very powerful woman like Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins, no 31st the women's or what strong base. I know Omoboa party no or say no home. Minim say okay former MPs be to say no friend no MTN. Somewhere along the line, people like Obeda Samuamo, Obeda Samuamo, no why your party chairman paying any day. And you know, Uber MPP more last you all remember the chairman and the secretary. Sir, no man,
Kofi Adams, suspending over a whole year.
Sir, no man is party mono. So far as I'm concerned, a very normal.
Okay.
And send you CB managing no, and a do a high in your effect. and a bit of about you were able to recover. Send your business managing team. Media no need see where I and Yemi and Adibia me P.
Your mama and MPP.
Now John Mahama ne MPP. Omumi nina 2004. There's something that is happening, and especially with the MPP, you say very careful. Who's an answer? I can say communication course. Yes. Go to MPP communicators now in more platforms. You will see whether they are projecting government policies or they are projecting individuals for 2024.
Okay.
Or go the warmer unimono. And the danger in omona media phone in when they go there, instead of projecting government policies, they project individuals. I think say party who's still a government formation in C. And no crack can be na amount focus and because finance minister Obechesike Africa na yet me then ya will be a hot but yesenia on ho any idea. But idea bakwa ekoswa very dangerous yes anyoma na ekoso no. And my party no communication in nkoye because now it is centered on individuals and projection of individuals rather than government. It will be an opportunity one a be a radio see the offering or beka kakra but say no we communication and radio social media is very strong there are battles within communicators among them now because we were it's something that they should check quickly. So why are you so about communicating for party or for government? You stay away from those things in the meantime. Very important. You stay away. Mijidi say who project at some point in time it could be allowed but at this point in time amount for any free projection of government
into individual no
data omo yes see omo bo fu yes akoya beku Santana ambassador ni look at this
some
me can
but at the bottom line is no so the omo he is a personality whether he come from where or where no so bet me abwa course there
me can dey see asem so nyamesrem panyufo ne say sometimes when you are reporting to yourself a different kakra when you are reporting to yourself and na wama e be a research company be say monko na monko ye because nipa ni muka say hu wa ba say ye wona nipa ni fees o ye problem no to catch and I say obi research and a lot of people who can do this omo ya no mo bro report my recommendations
sir
so that at least a bit me abwow me gidi say omoko rounds in a year but omoshe honso it will be helpful. The last one is because of the time John Mahama issue no ababontin omine zango for omababontin de bia omunsem na ya na ye ka ebigitum ekoye ma wa na ayo de ankoyi ama wa abuse na but in the last few years the omabeka bia no eya na enukro I have told you that senior ye nyoma Ghana ha na constituency near politics it's very easy for MPP to win presidential elections but it's also very easy for NDC to win seats. More difficult for MPP to win seats than NDC but very easy because of the Ashanti region factor in MPP and the numbers. Any idea? It's very easy. And if your candidate is not liked, and don't forget, say, for example, Vice President President Baumia, he has worked for elections. 4. There are others. So, for example, the MPP party, potentials no more names. They are not people who have not sold themselves. They are known. Way back from 2000,
Alan is known.
They are all
the two leading ones. They are all
known to
Joe Gatti,
known to their party and known to the other party. They are known. I haven't read the report.
Okay.
I would want to get a copy and see their reasons.
And
see their reasons in Tia. But in the meantime, ma obi amfa say trasa sana e branding tea mama fancy ana mincha oboasefo echna akra no your friend is saying baako ye na pi na you can outdoor no ho nti mami nchia Texan ne abusuafo nyina.
Okay, quickly let me rush through one. What Chapa says, is it about Rastafarian or dreadlocks that Ghanaians are worried about? This issue is something else. So, Freedom Mustang, good morning, Mine. Why all the SHS schools in Ghana are forcing Ghanaian female students to cut their hair but allow the white female students to keep? This one is Ahmed Kwachi. Ghanaians don't understand how a nation should develop because in Western countries, taxes has increased to balance the debt caused by the COVID-19. I'm Ibrahim. Good morning. Ghanaians should not forget about the free water, light we enjoyed. We should stand behind the government. Things will still change from Chicken Chi. University Education with the Jumako Tescon president. Let me congratulate the headmistress and authorities of Achimota College for not allowing such. What makes me more angry is people saying that the student will be of a negative impact to other students. Meanwhile, we have students with dankat hair doing the worst things in school. Interesting times ahead. Bishop, with all due respect, will support this administration no matter what. I want to ask about the COVID fund entirely. What happened to it? Let's not also forget that the freebies were just a scam because we have to pay for, even though nothing has changed. Unapproved budget took effect before it's officially approved. Prices are shooting, causing hardship on the citizen. Omahine, it's before you. Dr. Baba Zambo, Master Planner, Junior Kintampo. Rastafarian is not a crime, but the dreadlocks is not accepted in most institutions. So shave your hair to fit the system. That's right. Dan, your boy Junior, Mr. Peter Boadi. What brings Alote Jacob out of NDC? Is it not the truth he spoke? In Germany, petrol and diesel price have been increased. That's right. The same salary is what we are receiving. Number of countries. What's the salary? Nancy sign with Germany. I took to your peja. Because one yen is a binary soon survival. I was afraid you must see ya. You're the final with the Jumedi to Amos so our harmony and time. You better must say bye bye. Hey, go me who watch it.